back to my sneezing self, I find myself wanting to be under the covers 24/7. Hello, everyone, and welcome to. It's Monday at this point, right? Yes? No? Maybe? It's actually Tuesday. It's Tuesday at almost 4 o'clock p.m. But, I have gotten so lazy at doing these vlogs. Mostly because I'm tired. Mostly because I'm wanting to get a lot of sleep. And mostly because my body's just wanting to shut down and just go comatose for several hours at a time. Today, technically yesterday, but today I spent a ton of time with my computer case. I went. In fact, I'll do some glamour shots or something here, and there's probably not going to be a ton of glamour in these glamour shots, but you know what? Shut up. I went back through and tried to see if I could fix the audio jack in the front I/O, to see if I could get the audio jack to work, which is what fixing means. As far as I could tell, it didn't help much, but whatever. I cleaned up the inside pretty well. I worked on cable management a lot, which you'll see in the back. Unfortunately, it's not great. The side panel for the back of the computer does it doesn't bulge per se, but it is a little difficult to get the back panel on to the case. So I may have to fix that at some point. There's just a lot, honestly, there's a lot of cables in my computer that I wish I can get rid of. There's a SATA power cable that I honestly don't need, that goes from the power supply directly to the Blu-ray drive, which that's the only thing it's powering, and I wish I can get rid of that. There's also the 4-pin Molex cord wire. It's a wire with a bunch of Molex connectors, and I only need it for one thing. That's the pain in the butt. That I only need it for that one thing, and of course that one thing would be the SD card reader headphone jack thing in the front. So I'm actually thinking about replacing that SD card reader, not just because it's like a pain in the butt to work with cord-wise, but because when I tried to remove the front panel today, the front face plate of the SD card reader thing started to peel off with the front panel. That seems like a bad thing, so if I do, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that particular one, but I'm sure I'll figure out something to do with it. Maybe I'll put it in my dad's computer when he finally gets around to making one. But he'd probably want a Blu-ray drive or something like that instead of an SD card reader. So again, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm gonna do something with it eventually, maybe. Maybe I'll just sell it on Craigslist or something. Anyway, that's actually going to be it for today. I really got nothing else to talk about. I did, again, I'm talking about yesterday here, but I did do some housework around the house, which is what housework is. Not a ton to speak of. I cleaned up the living room a bunch. I do want to get back to working on my room, because it's really messy right now. In fact, I don't even want to show you guys because it's really bad. Between today and the day before, today and yesterday, that's the name of it. Between today and yesterday, I just did a lot of tinkering and brainstorming and stuff, and now there's a bunch of crap all over the floor. A lot of zip ties, because cable management uses a lot of zip ties. Anyway, that's actually going to be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Until tomorrow, I'll see you all later.